What's up, good people? Welcome back to the channel. We're back on the Ratmaro. We're going to see how much progress we can make. I don't know exactly what we'll get into in this video. I know we got the toe panels that need to finish up, the floor, some other interior stuff, subframe to get back on, but there's just a lot. Okay, so I don't know what we'll cover, but let's dig in. I mean, even a little progress is some progress, right? So where we left off was I got this floor pan in here, this floor pan section, I should say. The floor pan actually came with the car when I bought it. If you remember, if you watched those videos. If you haven't, you should go back and watch those. So I didn't pay anything for that, and it's in as good as I can get it in. I mean, but it feels pretty solid. The seat pans here, I got those in too. And those I did have to buy. I don't remember how much they were, but I got them from Summit Racing. But we have toe board issues. These panels I can't find. So these patch panels for toe boards. I know they make them and sell them, but everybody's out of stock or whatever, or back ordered. So we're not going for a SEMA build here. I just need to patch this up some kind of way to keep things from flying in my face as we're cruising along. We gotta get some of this crap out of the way. I don't even know what this is, but all of this wiring is trash. So it's all getting thrown out. Get me one of those El Cheapo hot rod wiring kits or something from Amazonia or some other place. I don't know what to do here. I'm not a sheet metal guy and I am not a welder, but this part would be easy because it just goes in and up. But then here we got a rise, and then over here it's got to go up this way and up that way, and it's like a bowl shape over there. So I have no earthly idea what the approach is going to be, but I do know one thing. We're going to just start by cutting out some of the rot here. And I think if I just make more or less a straight line to what I think we want to start with, we can get that and go from there, right? Seems right. It's probably going to be more rivets and tech screws than welding is my guess. I don't know. Seems like good place as any to start, I suppose. Let's see what we get here. I have to be careful not to cut that support, but I don't see any support right there. I don't know. I feel like there's something more enjoyable I could be doing, like a colonoscopy. I'm betting this one gets through it quicker. I might have to go get the rest of it from underside the car. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm over here. I might get the rest of this from out here. Yeah. Actually, from out here, it doesn't look like that big of a deal. I just need a little piece to go here with 4,000 different curves and shapes to it. No problem. I have this is the section of the floor pan that we didn't use. This is actually the back seat area. But this area right here is kind of what I'm looking for this one spot right here. So I'm wondering if I can cut that out of there and sort of make it fit. And if I could just get like this area, this bowl area taken care of with that, and then the rest of this would just be a flat piece of sheet metal, right? Only thing with this is that it has all this stuff, and then on the back side it has all this this here. So I'd have to, I guess, drill out these spot weld, get rid of all this bracing and so forth, and that thing there, and then maybe I could just cut that section out there. I don't know, we give it a shot. That's a lot of work. We're gonna start with this piece. I see I got 1, 2, 3, 4 spot welds, and then there's a little tack weld there. Cut that off and get this out. Now, let's see. Woo. Maybe I don't have it enough yet. I really don't want to put big holes in the dang toe board patch. Loud noises. Well, I really didn't intend for that to happen. Somebody got carried away there. Luckily, I think I can weld that up. And if not, I don't know. We'll shove some silicone in it or something stupid. I gotta do the same thing back here, so, you know, I can make holes in the other direction. I got this plate off, but I, you know, look behind here. You know, this is a new unused floor pan, and it's, you know, it's all rusted up. But anyway, I got it off. It wasn't without casualty. I did dump my my drink, and if you want to know how hot it is, I just did it 30 seconds ago, and it was all ice. So there's that. Now I guess we can try to measure and see what we can cut out of this now to potentially use it on the inside. We'll see. Is this gonna fit exactly? No. Can I make it work? Maybe. I ain't measuring nothing. I'm just gonna cut a piece bigger than what I need and see how it fits in there. Okay, get to hacking. Guess I better put something underneath of this if I don't want to slice my table all up, eh? Particle board, a metal crafter's best friend. Loud noises. Oh, I think I set my shirt on fire, dang it. Ow. Oh. I don't know how I've lived this long. I'm gonna bend this up because I know I don't need that, but I might need the length. Okay. Ow, it's still hot. Still hot. Don't touch it. Okay, moment of truth. Will it work? Yes, I believe it will. We got some work to do, but I think if I cut this down, I can make it sit right in there. We want it to sit something like that. Let's see. Is that what we want? Wonder if this piece would work better on the other side. I don't know. Let me fit it over there and see. Does that work better like that? Oh, it actually kind of does. It actually works way better on the opposite side. So if I go back to the pan and I cut the other side out like I did this one, then it would work great on this side, because that's actually like almost perfect. Okay, guess we know what we're doing. Now I got the other side, a piece or whatever cut out, and I'm just trying to fit this up here, but it I need to do a little more trimming. I need to take like this corner out and lop off a section of the top there, but I think it'll fit pretty good. There might be one little, you know, area that I'll have to put a patch in or something, but I'm gonna have to weld up these holes in here anyway from the spot weld. So, but point is it gonna be perfect? No. Is anything on this car perfect? Come on, really? But if it's metal and it's solid, then, you know, I don't really care that it's just a lousy patch job. Well, look at that. I can make this work. Just hammer this down a little here, hammer it down a little here, and do some more hammering, and then spot welded it, tech screw, spot weld, riveted, I don't know, something in there, and we'll be good to go. Looks awesome. I mean, you know, for what it is. So I kept cutting this and, you know, trying to fit it and trimming it and fitting it. I don't know, just for giggles, I thought, I wonder how it fits on the outside. And I was, you know, so I come out here and I shove it up there and I'm like, whoa, that looks much better out here. I think I'm just going to weld it on out here. This is some of my best hack work ever. I mean, this is delightfully awful. Sucks only having two hands. I'm sure there's some ingenious way to do this that I'm not aware of. Look, outside. That's what we agreed on. Well, now wait just a second here. How did I have it fit where it looked, you know, like a good hack job? If there is such a thing. Okay, right here. It's good. I cannot wait to read the comments on this video. It's gonna be awesome. It's amateur hour with the self-drilling screws. Okay. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Fantastically bad, but fantastic nevertheless. Covers the hole up. I'm gonna stitch weld it across here and then under here, so it's welded here and here. And then while it's hot, I'm gonna hammer this down and we'll get this welded, and then we'll go around, you know, over here and take care of that. And it'll be, you know, better. Well, we got metal in here. And yes, it is complete and utter butchery. And that's okay. Now I'm gonna cap the whole thing off with a Georgia license plate, just for good measure. And yes, I know that this is a, I guess what you call a unibody car, and the floor is the structure and all that stuff. But the floor part, you know, is strong. The structure's there. It's strong up to the braces. I'm just patching some holes in the non-important part. And everything I'm doing is reversible. So if somebody buys this from me someday, after I finish trying to explain this hackery, then they can undo it all, if they so choose. That one's not going to hold. Well, it's not a hoot. It'll be fine. There. That side is not getting anywhere near as much attention and work as this did. This has like 85 screws, 48 tack welds, 17 pieces of metal. And I'll add some fiberglass filler later. I feel like I should at least get credit for vacuuming out the dirt before I put the license plates down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Every time I touch this car, more crap falls out of it. Man, I need to really work on my self-tapper game. It's weak. Okay, one more plate ought to do it. Well, don't tell me this is a hack job. Them are matching plates right there. Come on. Before I can continue with our custom interior metal body fabrication Camaro restoration work, I think I want to spend a few minutes cleaning up. I mean, just because we're having some fun with automotive butchery today doesn't mean we have to be slobs about it, you know? I'll put this up for another 7 years. Most of this just comes out of the car freely with little to no help from me. Natural shedding. It's Camaro dander. I'll keep this in the scrap metal pile. You never know when I need to butcher something else. With the floor not having gigantic holes in it anymore, except for them drain thing, I need to get the plugs for those thingies there. But anyway, I want to get some seam sealer in here. And then I've got some like generic Dynamat stuff. But before I do all that, I unfortunately have to address this. And I don't even know what this stuff is. But it flies off all the time, and so I know going down the road it's gonna get in my eyeballs and such. I can actually get in the car without putting a body part through the floor. That's kind of nice. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's gonna go everywhere. But it comes off nice. Is this stuff? Oh, pennies from heaven. Maybe I shouldn't sit right under where I'm scraping it off. This can't be. Is this asbestos? I'm gonna catch the mesothelioma. How did they get it in the seam? Oh. I feel like I should be wearing some kind of hazmat suit. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh. All right, let me get all this cleaned up and I'll come back to you. What a nightmare. I had to get up there with a pick and the vacuum and get everything out of the seams, and I found this stuff here, gasket. Apparently they had a problem with them. And then this looks like some paperwork for a set of gears. U.S. Strange break-in procedure for gear and ring and pinion. Wonder if that's what's in there. Well, that was fun. See you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's the next day. It's about 8 o'clock and it's already hot enough to make you think you've entered the first gate of hell. I got most of that stuff off the ceiling, roof, but I still need to brush it so that we can put something up there. I got this cool nylon brush cup for the angle grinder. So I get to start my day off with going in here and slinging. Anyway, I get to start my day off by going in here and slinging some more dust. But I'm not gonna let it get me down. No, sir, I have a plan today. No way am I going through that again. I'm thinking this will work. I need a little more here. Okay, that should do it. Let's go get it cleaned up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna cover myself up here and we should be good to go. Oh man, the battery's dead. Dang it. It's hard to breathe in here. Yeah. All right. Ah, this thing works great. It's a little dusty. Okay, that's two sections down. Boy, this thing takes care of this quick. Hard to breathe. Hard to breathe. A little dusty. I think this situation calls for some circulation. Oh, whoops. Gotta plug it in. Holy crap. Yeah. Blow, my friend. Blow. Well, I'll admit that kind of made a mess. Great. Well, if you want to make an omelet, you got to crack some eggs, as they say. I crack some eggs, dang it. I'm an egg cracker. Boy, this thing is wicked nasty. I think you're actually supposed to use that brush on, you know, something that's variable speed. But, eh. All right, I want to get this wiped off so we could put some sound deadener stuff on it, because the whole roof is oil can, you know what I mean? Wampa, 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 that kind of thing. Oh boy, that stuff is potent too. It's just denatured alcohol is all it is. But it is potent. I just wonder how my side door panels would come out if you cleaned them up. Yeah, they look the same. I picked up this sound deadening stuff, I don't know, some time ago. I don't really remember when it was. But it's like the cheap generic stuff. I don't even remember where. Oh, Summit Racing. Summit Racing. So, I got a whole box of this. I'm going to put some pieces on the roof here and then the rest on the floor once we get it wiped down and seam sealed. That's right. Cut your leg off. We're just going to do like one on each of the 4 squares here. I'll get this done and then we'll I got a couple other things we need to do up top here. Plus I want to show you around. I want to make sure you fully understand the car that we're dealing with here. I'll give you a quick tour here, starting with these. I guess these are supposed to be sun visors, but anyway, this is all bashed in all the way across here. I'm not really sure, you know, how that happens or whatever, but I do know they had things stuffed up inside there. These things have got to go. The roof itself is, you could tell from the outside, it's just, you know, like this. These roof braces are just trashed. They're gone. The package tray, you know, what's left of it. And of course, you saw in the other videos, this window frame, all the way around this window frame is just gone. The package tray is gone. Behind that trim, it's gone. You can see, you know, like here. I haven't even pulled these panels off to see what's behind there, but I'm not optimistic. The back part of this floor here, which I don't know if I've talked about or mentioned before, but on each side where the leaf spring is, I don't know if this was ripped up in a drag racing thing or if it was cut, but it looks like it was ripped. You know, high torque just tears that up. And it's the same over here too. And then somebody cut a big hole here. That's a hole. I mean, it's not rusty, it just looks tore up. But I mean, it's the Ratmaro, right? That's what we signed up for. I just want to make sure that you all understand, when you see me hacking things up, I'm not ruining you know, anything with potential here. This car has been basically gone for a long time. Okay, I'm going to get all this kind of crazy loose stuff out of here because I might try to cover some of this up with something. I don't know. I haven't decided. I might, or I might not fool with it. But I at least want to get the crap out of here. Like, we're not using these seat belts. This wire is for the antenna. I might need that. There is stuff behind this. Window felt, or this, what do you call this stuff? Wind lace. Well, we'll just cut it out. There, that looks a little better already. I got to get these nasty sun visors out of here. I wonder if these are something that can be, I'm sure they can be redone, right? Oh, that's just great. I've just been cleaning up back here. I took the old crappy seat belts out. I did run the bolts back in, you know, for strength. And then a lot of this old seam sealer is just crumbling off. So I'll get this cleaned up, and when we seam seal the floor, I'll run some across there too if I have any left. If not, it's getting the rubberized undercoating. But here I need something, because, you know, if I got stuff in the trunk and I have to, you know, come to a stop abruptly, I don't need stuff flying in at me. And I think I have just the thing here. Okay, I have this. Hey, always going fishing today. Wish I could go fishing today. I have this expanded metal that was left over from another project, and I think it will get us exactly, it sure will, what we're looking for here. Let's see, I need it. This will cut right along in here. Let me get that piece cut out, and we'll see how it fits in there. Loud noises. Don't try this at home, folks. I'm a pretend professional. You know how hard it is to draw your pattern on expanded metal? It's tough, okay? Especially when you're a challenged person. Here we go. Them points will get you, man. You're not paying attention. Next thing you know, you're missing a thumbnail. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Yeah, much better. That's not too bad at all. It looks like a giant screen. I think that's just the light. But I think if we notch it here and let it come down a little, then we'll probably have to round each corner off, and then boom, cage. Well, it's a bunch of fit and fiddle, but I had to do some notching around these seat back hooks or whatever, but I think I got a pretty good fit right here. And of course, you know, we're just going to put it up here with self-tappers. Self-tappers and washers is the plan here today. I think right about in there makes me happy. I mean, who's going to come in here and measure it, you know? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned to y'all, but I'm actually not going to put the back seat back in this car, because that back seat was, oh, it's really bad. And plus, you know, hey, it's a race car. Race car, no back seat. That's the way it goes. And all I need this to do is just, you know, keep me safe from flying shiznit that's in the trunk. There's a little bit of a, you know, a bow in the seat back frame there. No problem at all. Thing about this stuff is that it's flexible. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I mean, let's make sure that nothing's coming through, I guess. Why not? There. Nothing getting through that. Man, I'll tell you, one thing leads to another. I was just trying to clean this up so I could get it sprayed. And then I thought, well, I need to hit these wheel wells too. But the door panels are kind of in the way. And then I went to roll this window down, which down is not a problem. But now it won't go back up. So it looks like I have to take the door panels off to get this done here. I don't see any screws in this thing, but I do have this fancy tool for popping off window handle, the crank thingies. It's supposed to get that spring clip in there and push it out, but you have to get it just right on the clip, I think. Wow, so much for my fancy tool. I can't see anything. There's supposed to be some kind of a spring in there that holds the handle in place. I'm not seeing a spring. Well, what's holding my handle on then? Voodoo? Is it just magic? Let me get a pick. I'll just yank on that and see if that solves our problem. Well, that didn't work out well at all. What in the devil is that? Where's the spring that lets where's the thing that lets the thing off? Let me get this in here. Oh, well, I heard it. I heard it. Oh, there it goes. Yay. Okay, now if I pop this windlace off, does that mean that the thing will come? Look at that. Oh, crap. Shiznit in there. I don't like shiznit. Oh, it smells too. Holy crap. What is... Did something die in there? Oh, I gotta get out. I gotta get some air. Funny how things have a way of snowballing, huh? Now I gotta get this out of here and whatever else is down in there. I don't know. Can y'all see what's in there? Nope, me neither. Well, I'm not sticking my hands in there, I can tell you that. Man, I have vacuumed this car at least 28 times, and I'm guessing I'll do it 28 more. Let's see if we can figure out why the window won't go back up. Hey, this isn't moving. Why not? Oh, more crap up there. All right, let me get a flashlight and some peanut butter. This was not on my agenda today. Not at all. I'm just gonna soak every dang thing. Oh, what is down there? Oh, I didn't do a very good job of vacuuming out, huh? I need to get something in there. But anyway, we'll worry with that later. I want to get this sorted out if we can. And so I can put the dang window back up. Why something in that regulator is not good. Maybe if I helped it. There we go. Oops. No, this time. The hell get on there. Little lubrication, do it every time. And I'm not going to touch it again until it's had time to properly, you know, soak. This was not, listen, this was not, again, on the agenda today. So I'm not spending any time on this right now. Back to what we were doing. I went ahead and took that side off too. There was nothing living in there, at least that I saw. But it was a little more difficult to get the panel off because it came off in one piece. Anyway, I think we're finally to a point where I can wipe this down and get it sprayed.
You know, just because we're not going to have a back seat doesn't mean I don't want a nice place for my luggage. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm only going to do the back seat section this way, not the whole floor pan. So I want to go ahead and get this taken care of. I'm just wiping this down with some alcohol, not the good drinking kind, you know, the hardcore cleaning kind. Now for this back seat section, I'm going to go ahead and use the same stuff I used in the trunk. I figure if it's consistent, it might earn me some extra points with the judges at the car show. Well, I think we can finally, you know, squish in some seam sealer in here. I just need to get it vacuumed out again and wiped down, and we'll take care of that. One more thing to check off the list. My ever-growing, you know, list. It's the list that never ends. I'm just wiping the seat pan off for good measure, just because, you know, it got filthy during the sealing stuff removal escapade. Well, I thought I had more of this. I can only find this one tube. So I guess, you know, we'll do the important part along both sides until I run out, and I'll have to go down to the auto parts store and get more, I guess. Oh crap, I forgot to poke it. I always forget to poke it. Oh crap, where's my poker? Cheap caulking gun, no poker? Well, that's what they make picks for, I guess. Now, let's see if we can get anything out of here. I feel it squashing, but I don't see it coming yet. Oh, there it is. Holy crap, it's hard to get out. Squish, squish. Squish. Dang, stuff don't want to come out. God bless. I should have made a bigger hole. Woo! Aunt Jemima. You know, if you want to work out your hand muscles, this will certainly do it. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. It ain't coming. Nothing else is coming. Either that or I'm oh Lord, I have destroyed this, because this must be the cheapest caulking gun on earth. Let's try it this way. Oh, maybe I was at the end and I just kept pulling it. Look, I've destroyed the caulking gun. Wonder how much I had. When I get out. Nah, there's plenty more in there. Dang it. Let's see. What do you do after you've destroyed your caulking gun? What do you do then? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just keep pushing the dang thing. I gotta get a new caulking gun. I put me a heavy duty washer and a nut in there, and I'm just gonna try to use my pry bar here to squish the rest of it out. Yeah, there we go. Give me a little bit more. Oh crap. This is like a freak show. Can I get more? I want more. I need just a little bit more. All right, I'm cutting it open. Listen, I paid for this stuff. I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I don't remember. But I want to use it. All of it. Yeah, look how much is left in there. Dagnabbit. Look at that. That's lots. I'm just going to squish it in here. Yeah. I'll show you. Look how much would have been wasted. Don't worry, folks. Okay? I have you covered. And we'll just spread that like cake icing. Uh-oh. My latex glove is broke or something. So now I'm going to get the goo on me. But it's okay. At least I get to use it all. I'm putting it here. This is, you know, I would use a trowel or something like that, but this is like an emergency situation. That was much more of an adventure than I really set out for it to be. And look, I got the black finger. But no worries, acetone generally takes that stuff right off. Uh-oh. It's not taking it off. I don't know, maybe that acetone was diluted or something. Let's try this one. Uh-oh. Oh man, don't tell me I'm gonna be stuck with black finger for the rest of my life. Well, good morning. It's another new day. You'll be happy to know I was able to get rid of the black finger. We're just gonna pick up right where we left off here. Man, this came out pretty good, but you know, I'm not a complete hack, so we need to do something to make it a little more presentable. I mean, listen, I can appreciate comfort, style, and luxury just as much as the next guy. I'm gonna make me a paper template here for this package tray. Package, I think that's what they call it, ain't it? Package tray. Yeah, let's cut that out and see what we got. It's Arts and Crafts Day. Who doesn't love Arts and Crafts Day? Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's perfect. Now we're going to take our template and put it to use. I got this piece of 8-inch, I don't know what you call this. It says hardboard here, but it's like pressed cardboard or something. I don't know what the heck it is. I do know that it should be barely big enough to do what we need to do, and it'll make a great package tray. I'm going to draw out my template here. I'm going to use my paper template here to draw out what I need to, you know, this is precision work here, people, okay? Now I got to figure out how I cut this because I don't really know. Jigsaw or something? Yeah, jigsaw. We'll go with that. I inherited this old Craftsman jigsaw from my grandfather a long time ago. It's actually called a saber saw. But this thing is a beast, man. I don't know how old it is. It's older than I am, I know that. It don't have no date on it. So, I don't know, couldn't tell you. But it's badassery. Go see how it fits. I mean, the first time it rains, this is going to be ruined because there's nothing about this that seals water out. I think this is good. I need to trim it maybe just a little bit there, or maybe I don't. Oh no, I do, so it'll set flat. Okay, we'll take a little bit off there, and then we're going to cover it up. What are we going to cover it up with, you ask? Well, that is a fine question. Because I'm such a hoarder, I have all kinds of crap. And I have this this vinyl wrap that was just laying around. I forgot what I even got this for, but it ought to do us a fine job of covering this thing up. This is actually for like wrapping cars and stuff. It's a, you know, it's a 3M automotive wrap. I got this for something, but I don't remember because I've had it forever. This is a rough job of this, you understand? Rough, I'm saying. We are slapping some stuff together today.
like wrapping a Christmas present, sort of. And I'm really bad at that. And as you can see, really bad at this, which is why I don't do upholstery work. Now that's terrible. Need a big old honking piece of crumpled up vinyl down there. There, look at that. It's almost like a pro did it.
Styling and profiling. That's what we're gonna be. Yes, indeedy. Perfect. Now, of course, you know, we're gonna hold this down with some self-tappers. But, you know, because we don't want to be tacky, I got black ones. Probably just 2 or 3 will be fine. We'll put one in the center because everything looks better in odd numbers. That's what my home decorator told me. Perfect. I told y'all I was a hoarder. I had this piece of carpet that's even got like a, you know, I don't know what you call that. I'm not an upholsterer, but you know, the fancy, the finished top thing. So we could put that here. Let's see. I got to get around that doohickey. So we'll put a little cut in it right there. Slide it over top. Yeah. Look at that, why don't you? Must be really good carpet. Doesn't cut very well. It's just trimming a little bit around these wheel wells. Look at that. It's exactly like a Mercedes. Yeah, it's on the hooks up top, but we're gonna pin it down bottom with, you know, some black self-tappers. Boom!
Well, I guess now we can see about getting our side panels back in, but I don't know, maybe we try to fix them up a little first. It feels like the right thing to do. Ooh, that stuff smells like the dentist office. Seems like it's fraying a little bit here. Let me just trim off the crap. And I think I could fix it up with this big monkey tape. Oh man. Well, this must be good stuff, huh? What in the devil? What's happening here? Alright, I think I got it. That seems right. Upholstery surgery. Oh yeah, this is going to work out fine. It's like brand new.
Okay, back in the car with you. Let's see. I think I just got to get this piece down on here. Yeah, that's perfect. I need to see, you know, what would be a good place for self-tappers. I guess we'll just put one right there. Perfect. Stick our windlace back on here. That way, no one will ever know what happened. Go back to your home, windlace. Don't you want to go to your home? Do I need a hammer? Maybe I need a hammer. Yeah, a hammer fixes everything. Brand spanky new. Put some armor all on that and we'll be rolling in high cotton.
Now that side panel was considerably worse, but I got it in, just took a, you know, couple of extra self-tappers. But this is pretty good for a Rat Rod Camaro. It's a high-class race car. Now this is where I'm really going to throw some of y'all into a tailspin, because I actually bought new replacement door panels for this car. I got them at a steal, okay? I didn't break the bank or nothing. But these are rough, and these are the ones that I'm going to be looking at. Well, this thing works great when it works. Did it get it? I guess so. I only got the door cards, so we have to save these things, armrests, or door handles, whatever you want to call them. That is a gigantic screw that somebody put in there. Holy smokes. That's the biggest self-tapper I think I've ever seen. Okay. Now we just, I think, lift this up. Oh, I forgot my little door lock doohickey. It just broke. I might have some of these. If not, I'll get some cool dice ones or something. Why not just go full on redneck? All right, see what we can do with this. Place your bets now on how many of these things break in the process of trying to bend them back up. Now, will the new door cards get ruined like this because the car has a leak in every square foot of it? Probably, but that's okay. So these door panels have vinyl that wrap over top of this metal top piece, and this window felt is stapled to the metal top piece. So I'm going to, I don't have replacement window felt. I'm going to try to bend all these staples up and put this same piece right back. These little boogers right here is what I'm talking about. And there's a bunch of them in there, see? Let me work on trying to save that, and I'll come back to you. I will report back, I promise. Reporting back. I got it off. I didn't break a single staple. How about that? I'm impressed with myself. And this is the vinyl that was stuck on it. This is our metal top piece. It's not diseased at all, okay? I'm gonna get this cleaned up and we'll get the new panel out here and see if we can put this back together. This is awesome, just awesome. This thing's in great shape. I don't know why I bother. I'm trying to get all these little sticky things for this piece of trim. I pulled through here because I need this piece of trim, which is the only piece of this that I think is in actually halfway decent shape. I need my, you know, Camaro thingy. Don't tell me it's just stuck on. Listen, if nothing else, if you're doing a real restoration on a first gen Camaro, you should be learning some stuff right about now. So you're welcome. It's just stuck on. Well, I got some 3M double-sided tape says I can fix this. I think that's all we need off of this. The sheer level of degradation here is something to behold. Let me get a wire wheel. We'll clean this up. And just clean it off here. What was that you said? Am I going to paint it to keep it from rusting? You got jokes. Wow, look at that. Fancy new door panel. I got to make sure I get the orientation on this right, because they actually, from this side, before you cut any holes, look pretty much the same. But I know this is the driver's side because the window crank hole is up here to the front. So this would be the front, and this narrow end would be the front of the panel here. If I flip this over and I flip this over, that's my front. Now I need to turn it around where, you know, I can work on it. Now I'll be honest with you, I see how this fastens here, but I don't know how it fastens. I mean, I see there's little holes here and divots when you line this up, but I don't know. I see there's little holes here. I don't know what goes through the holes. I don't know what holds it on there. Some kind of clips or something. I mean, I honestly don't know. And I don't have whatever it is. Let me dig into this and see what's what. Okay, rivets. I didn't rivet every hole. I didn't figure that was necessary. But I think the next thing we do is put some spray glue on this and glue it over. Pretty sure, right? 3M. Assume it's good. Oh, it's professional. Well, it seems my ingenious plan with this weather stripping putting these staples back in is not going to work, which I know some of you said when I said I was going to do that, were like, can't wait to see that happen, maestro. I'm going to go ahead and punch this through this trim here because it's easy and it should go on no problem, right? I'm using the light to look for the dimples. There. Voila, as they say. So I looked these up online and new ones, and if I want just the inners, it's like 65 bucks plus tax and shipping. It's probably 80 bucks. But most places want to sell you a whole set, which is like 120 bucks or whatever. So I'm not going to worry about that too much right now, but I don't want to just leave it like this because, you know, I don't want my vinyl to peel off and I don't want the window to rattle any more than it's gonna. So I think what I'm going to do is just put this old one back on with like 3 simple rivets just to hold it there. And then maybe later on I'll invest in some new ones. And that's a big fat maybe. Just a couple of small rivets in here, nothing major. That way it'll be easy to get them out if I go get new stuff. Gotta get the holes punched out, you know, for the shiznit. The handle and the window crank and the door crank. I'm gonna be the big wiener at the car show. Perfect. I suppose I should at least vacuum this out before I put a new door panel on. Well, I gotta be honest with y'all, it feels weird putting anything new on here, you know? It feels like adding a cherry on top of a burnt, overcooked, rancid steak. Alright, I don't know how good that was, but it was good enough. How will this go? Nobody knows. What's up?
Hi.
Did you bring me something from the DoorDash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They don't give away free stuff?
No.
Dang it, you need a job that gives away free stuff. Okay, well, that seems right. Look at that. That's the best looking part of the whole stinking car. So I'm going to put some armor all on. I'm going to shine this puppy up. Oh, don't mind the door seal falling off the side there. Just focus on this. I'll give the handle a little extra since, you know, it wasn't replaced. Try to blend it in with the new stuff. Man, look at that. Imagine if I was trying to build a nice car. Oh yeah, and I think I forgot to mention that I went rummaging through my bin of random shiznit here, and I found this. So we got that replaced. I could only find one though, which is odd. I got that side wrapped up, except the armrest, the door handle, and I think there was something else. Oh no, it was just those two things. The armrest, it's bad. It's like disintegrating. So I got a replacement off of eBay for $9. And then that door handle there, okay, this right here, it's broken where it slips onto the teeth thingy. So JB Weld. I ordered the plugs that I need, the drain plug cap thingies or whatever for these floor pan holes, but they're not here yet, and I don't want to do the floor till they come in. So we're going to move on to something else that I want to do. I know you've heard people say, my granddaddy fought in World War II. I think that's even in a song or something like that. Well, in my case, it's true. My grandfather did fight in World War II. And I had an uncle that fought in Vietnam. And I had another uncle that served post-Vietnam and was also a deputy sheriff for a number of years. And my brother is a retired Marine, and he did time in Kuwait and Iraq. And I wore the uniform for a little bit myself. So, anytime I can incorporate Old Glory into a project or something that I'm doing, I'd like to do that. which is why I went to the dollar craft store and picked up a few things to see if we could make us a headliner. Now, is this the right foam for headliner? No, it's not, but it was cheap. I need it double wide and double thick. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares is what we're dealing with. Apparently, I didn't realize this stuff was perforated. This is spray glue. It's sticky. This is how I get it double thick, you see. Just like that, absolutely perfect. No flaws or misalignment whatsoever. But you just never know what kind of crap you're gonna see on this channel, huh? Oh, I got a wrinkle. No, we gotta get that out. Okay, that's my foam for my section. Now I just need my material, you see. I need to get James to hold this. I don't know how much do I use the whole thing. I didn't even measure it. We'll just glue the whole thing. Thank you. Yeah, look at the stars. I gotta do some trimming. This stuff's like denim. I gotta somehow maneuver this into place. I'm sure we got a piece of cake here. I need you to come this way. There we go. Why are you going under the braces or whatever? Well, so it won't sag down on me. I promise, one way or another, it's gonna be great. As soon as I can get it up here where it needs to be, I can get this side in, and then I can work on the other side, right? That's what I'm saying. I think I'm pretty much centered and straight. Okay, let me go over there with my glue. What I'm gonna do here is just load this up with the glue. I just realized y'all can't see what I'm doing, so let me put you over here. How do you like being up in the ceiling? Pretty snazzy, eh? All right, we're gonna load this up. Oh, I better move you. I don't want glue on my camera. Whew, I'm gonna be high as a kite today. Okay, let's get this. I got it all sprayed. Oh, crap. So now we just kind of press it in place, you know. Make sure there's no wrinkles or other issues here, which are already developing. This is not what we talked about. There we go. Just gotta roll it. Okay, yeah, let me go get a tool. A tool! I'm back. I got a tool. No worries. There we go, see, like that. Push it up in there. I made it a little big. That's okay. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull those wrinkles out, but I wanna get that side up first. So I'll finish this up and we'll take a look. Oh, that is not shabby at all. Look at that. Why did I only do the front half, you ask? Well, that is a good question. And I have a great answer. Because we're gonna do the back half with this. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, glory in my RAT ROD Camaro. It's awesome. I bet you wish you had it too. I wonder if I could do the same thing I did with the package trays for these sail panels. I sure can. Look, I done went and did it. Actually, we done did quite a bit on this car this week. Hey, it's progress. Well, I was hoping to get the floor pan finished up. I think I've changed my mind, which, you know, is my prerogative. But I think I've changed my mind on doing the sound deadener, and maybe we just rubberize undercoat the whole thing, because I'm not going to put carpet in it. Or maybe I do put carpet in it. I don't really know yet. Either way, I've ordered the floor plugs, and I don't want to do deadener or spray it or do anything until I get the floor plugs in and get them in, and they're not here yet. I'm also waiting on that $9 eBay hand rest, arm rest thing for the passenger door. And excitingly, I have also ordered some other stuff. So I have some brake parts coming, some bushings, a bunch of other stuff, which will help us get the subframe back on, start working on putting the engine and transmission in the car. And I was waiting on that stuff, which is why we decided to tackle the interior right now, which the interior is not done. I still want to do the dash. We got to sort it out. I got to finish the floor. We need to put some seats in this joker. What else? Anything else? Cup holders, probably. Yeah, I think I'd like some cup holders. I don't know. What do y'all think? You know, what am I missing? What should we do? Shouldn't we do? You know, I'd love to hear what you think. So put that stuff down in the comments. Speaking of comments, I think I saw one comment or something, I don't remember, about me trying to be someone else or something like that. Listen, I am me. If you know me, I am as me gets. All I've ever been is me. All I'm ever going to be is me. So if I say something, make a joke, or sound accidentally like someone else you may know or recognize, I promise you that's completely coincidental, because I ain't trying to be nobody else, okay? I'm just fine being me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification thingy, and whatever else that I might be forgetting with all the YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do. We're going to stay on the old Ratmaro here until we get it back on the road. So we'll see you real soon. In the meantime, get off the couch and go wrench on something. Well, cup holders is a great idea. I'm going to figure out how I get cup holders in there.